So we're back. So what feels like everything?
You had to go back and look at the film.
I had to
Go look at the film.
Did y'all didn't see the red flag to review the play? I had to review the play.
What I was trying to embellish on was how this is a perception-based reality. So ultimately, when I look outside, when I'm awake, I perceive everything that's outside of me this is me, and I see it outside of me, but it's divided from me. When I go to sleep, all of that becomes limitless. It's limitless potential, because I am now seeing. It's like darkness.
Yeah.
It's like darkness has such an expanse.
It's actually silence. But sure.
Right. Silent,
yeah.
but I'm saying, they're both the same.
Yeah.
This is like the depth. When you're in a dark room, that room could be small, but you feel like you're in an expanse. Like if you didn't know better, you would like be like, wow, I'm in an expanse of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to move.
In fact, if you were ever in a position where you had to train or do any kind of exercise in the dark,
yeah,
you know that the first time you do it, and then that you experience complete darkness,
mm-hmm.
you always think twice about like moving forward or like going for the wall. Yeah. You have that, not doubt, but that moment of like your other senses need to be on alert, because this is something that is not of customary for you.
Right. Well, this is also, I mean, you look at the even there was somebody who they said was like the reincarnation of Buddha, and he sat under a tree and meditated for, I believe it was a full year. He went a full year in meditation. And I mean, just to be in that state of like what seemed like a very static state, but his body must have been moving in such a pace that he was meditating, and even while it was snowing, he was sweating. So that just tells you like how much is actually going on when we're in that darkness. The inner light, in my opinion, is the first light, because you can get white from black, but you can't get black from white. If we it's think back. We could think back to that. You can get white from black, but you can't get black from white. So with that being said, we do benefit. We benefit a lot from going in, seeing trying to perceive the reality from that inner light before we project outward into the physical light. That's just where the ego is found, the identity is found, but the inside is the spark that happens before the identity. We bring ourselves back to that.
Yep. So, I know we fell off a little bit off topic there, but we were just explaining some of the process that that you have to be aware of in order to fully understand a miracle.
Bruh.
You can do the same thing I'm doing, bro. What's wrong with you? I can't with this guy.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Anyways, so that you can understand how to identify a miracle. This guy he ate funny today. He ate funny today.
Listen, it would be a miracle if I got through this without this moment.
Yes, it would be.
Man. But listen, even meeting people, miracles. It's a miracle that this kind of person would come into my life at this time where I kind of needed to hear what it is that they're saying to me. And then all of a sudden, like, you meet them. It could be somebody you bump into at the grocery store, and you have a conversation, and that conversation resonates so hard in your reality, where that's just like so miraculous that somebody would come and speak to me about this when I'm going through this. And this is also why, religion is also very prominent in that way, because the word and the scriptures can always hit that chord with somebody and be it could find easy relation to what you're going through in your everyday life.
I mean, look at a perfect example is the Serenity Prayer.
Serenity prayer.
Oh my God!
Elaborate.
You know, pretty much you're asking God to grant you the wisdom to know from right and wrong, and to give you the courage to accept it.
Right.
Right.
This is like a paraphrase. Yeah.
Bro.
Is this also the same paraphrase where they say, like to give you the understanding of what you can change and what you can change,
have the in the verse you said the things that you cannot change.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I think that is such a powerful prayer.
Right.
I think that is such a powerful prayer. I think that prayer it's overlooked. It's overlooked in like the prayer world. I think it's overlooked. I think that prayer should be right there, right after our Holy Father. Then bam, right there, that one. Because at this point that we're on as a society, we need to go straight for the nutrients are.
Yeah.
We need to go straight for the nutrients. We need to go for where we're gonna get smarter and understand how things really are.
Right.
And stop living this in a way it's a version of what they want you to, how they want you to see, life as. Right. To be honest with you. Right. Remember that people think that we're fighting a spiritual war and that's it. We're fighting a spiritual war. We're fighting a control war. We're fighting a race war.
Because as above, so below.
Bro, listen.
Because as above, so below.
We're fighting all kinds of, and y'all see it. Come on,
for sure.
You guys see it out there.
Some people they can turn a blind eye. They figure, a lot of people have been disinterested in politics a lot because there's just so much back and forth. There's a lot of like one day this is happening, one day that's happening. They're kind of just like, just let me know when. Let me know when the good stuff happens. It's like,
exactly.
They want to skip the dialogue of Game of Thrones and they just want to see the parts where the dragons show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
and say, oh, I watched the movie.
Yeah, I watched Game of Thrones. I ain't like it that much. Well, you kind of like skipped the whole point of the whole show. I mean, it really wasn't about just dragons flying around. It wasn't who got the strongest dragon. There was a lot of lessons going on in there. Like, very like that. That show struck a chord with me. Like it really hit. It hit hard. Yeah. I mean, I think it was like the third time I watched it. It hit really hard.
Yeah, the different characters in there. The dwarf. The
little
dwarf,
person.
the
little person.
Man.
Relax, the little person.
The little person. Bro, a fucking dwarf, bro. He's the enano.
Bro.
Short size.
He's not little no more, bro. But listen, every character was like such a compliment to the show. Honestly, I didn't like. It rarely got to a point where I was like, and we want to talk about things like this too. I mean, even if you guys out there listening right now, if you have movies that you think that that you have any theories to, we can talk to you. We can talk about these movies. Let us know what you think. Movies that you think we can sit down and kind of look at with a more keen eye. If I haven't watched it already, I'm a big movie buff myself. I don't know about you. Are you a big movie buff or
me? I dabble.
I dabble. He's more of like I think you're like a show, like more you watch
anime.
shows. Yeah,
I like anime. More anime.
And there's still so much in there too.
Woo.
Wow. Yeah. So if there's anything like that, we're also like getting into things like that, different topics. So yeah, this was mostly about miracles. What is miraculous to you? Do you think there's a difference between miraculous and a blessing?
Yeah, that's pretty much what we went over. And it's always good to distinguish the difference of each of those things because they both deserve the same respect for words. A miracle is a miracle.
Right.
And blessing is a blessing.
Right.
Not everybody gets blessings. Not everybody gets miracles.
Mm-hmm. He collects miracles.
But me, I got bags.
If anybody needs a miracle, DM Gustavo.
No, they're one-time use only.
On one time. Dang. Yeah, it's tough out here. They don't sell miracles like they used to.
North Lauderdale.
It's different over
He's
here.
my miracle.
Well down.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching.